Atomic Habits, written by James Clear, is a highly acclaimed self-help book that provides a practical and proven framework for creating good habits and shedding bad ones. The book draws on scientific research and real-life examples to show how even tiny changes in behavior can result in the formation of new habits and help you achieve big things. The author, James Clear, is an entrepreneur and author who specializes in habits and their potential to support self-improvement. He shares his insights and knowledge through his weekly newsletter, which is read by hundreds of thousands of people around the world. In this book, he distills his expertise into a comprehensive guide to help readers build good habits and break bad ones. The book starts by defining what a habit is and how it affects our daily lives. It explains how habits are formed and why they are so powerful. It then introduces a practical framework for building good habits and breaking bad ones. The framework is based on 4 key principles: cue, craving, response, and reward. By understanding these principles, readers can create new habits and modify existing ones to achieve their goals. The book also addresses some common challenges that people face when trying to change their habits. It explains why willpower and motivation are not enough and provides strategies for making lasting changes. It also explores how environment and social support can affect our habits and offers practical tips for designing an environment that supports good habits. In summary, Atomic Habits is a highly informative and practical book that provides readers with a proven framework for building good habits and breaking bad ones. The book is easy to read and offers actionable advice that can help readers take control of their lives and achieve their goals. Whether you want to improve your health, career, or relationships, this book has something to offer. Idea 1. When it comes to achieving success, it's important to understand that small daily habits matter more than big decisions. Many people focus on the end goal and believe that making big changes will get them there. However, this is not entirely true. A small improvement of just 1% each day can make a huge difference in the long run. In fact, if you decline 1% a day, you will decline nearly to zero. Therefore, it's crucial to understand that the small things we do every day have a massive impact on our lives. To illustrate this point, consider a plane traveling from Los Angeles to New York. It requires a specific degree of direction to reach its final destination. Even a slight deviation of just 3.5 degrees south can change the final destination from New York to Washington, D.C. Similarly, small habits over time can compound into major results in our lives. We often fail to notice tiny changes because their impact is not immediately visible. For example, eating a slice of pizza won't make you unhealthy overnight. But eating a slice of pizza every night for dinner will likely lead to a change in weight over time. Similarly, taking a 30-minute yoga class once won't make you fit instantly. It's small daily habits that lead to big results over time. Our daily choices have a greater impact on our lives than we realize. Results in life are a measure of our habits. For instance, our net worth is simply a measure of our financial habits, while our health is a measure of our daily habits of diet and exercise. The key to achieving success is to make tiny changes to our behavior, which when repeated over and over, become habits that lead to big results. Therefore, it's important to understand how we can design our daily habits to our advantage. Whether good or bad, our habits can have a significant impact on our lives. Idea 2. Do you struggle to maintain good habits, like exercise or meditation, for more than a few days or weeks? Many people find it difficult to change their habits because they go about it the wrong way or try to change the wrong things. To change our habits, we need to understand the 4 steps involved in the habit-building process: cue, craving, response, and reward. For example, when you get into your car, you automatically put on your seatbelt and check your mirrors, without even thinking about it. This is because the act of getting into the car is the cue, which triggers a craving to go somewhere, and the response is to drive. The reward is the feeling of relief and comfort that comes from arriving safely at your destination. This habit loop applies to many daily habits, such as brushing your teeth in the morning. Your cue might be eating breakfast, triggering a craving to feel fresh and clean. Your response is to head to the bathroom sink and brush your teeth. The reward is a fresh feeling mouth that helps you start your day. However, unhealthy habits can have long-term effects and be hard to break. Understanding the habit loop can help you replace your cues, cravings, responses, and rewards to create better habits. So, instead of trying to make drastic changes to your habits, focus on identifying your habit loop and making small adjustments to create lasting change. Idea 3. Understanding the cues that trigger our habits is essential for creating better habits. Once you are aware of how your actions are influenced by certain stimuli, you can learn to manipulate your environment to promote better choices. By designing visual cues that bring attention to your desired habits, you can motivate yourself to make positive changes. Research has shown that visual cues are among the most powerful motivators for behavior, as our sense of sight is the most dominant of our senses. By making small changes to what we see in our environment, we can create big changes in our behavior. For example, placing healthy snacks in plain sight on the counter can encourage healthier eating habits. Another effective technique for creating better habits is to practice implementation intentions. This means making a specific plan for when, where, and how you will accomplish your desired habit. Studies have shown that people who create a plan for their habits are more likely to stick with them. For example, setting a plan to attend a spin class on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday after work and packing your workout gear in your car the night before can help you establish a regular exercise routine. In conclusion, by understanding the power of cues and implementing visual and intentional strategies, you can create a more supportive environment for building better habits. With a little effort and planning, you can take control of your habits and achieve your goals. Idea 4. In our daily lives, we are constantly exposed to advertisements that aim to make products more attractive to consumers. Similarly, the more attractive something is, the more likely we are to adopt it as a habit. This is because pleasurable activities, like eating and sex, trigger the release of dopamine in our brains, which makes us feel good. Anticipating these activities can also trigger the release of dopamine, creating a positive association with the activity. However, not all pleasurable activities are good for us, and some can even become addictive. To form good, healthy habits, we can use our knowledge of the brain's reward system to our advantage. One strategy is temptation bundling, which involves linking an action we want to do with one we need to do. This can make the habit more attractive and increase our likelihood of following through. For example, an engineering student named Ronan Byrne wanted to exercise more, but he didn't enjoy it. However, he enjoyed watching Netflix. He hacked an exercise bike and connected it to his laptop, allowing Netflix to play only if he cycled at a certain speed. This way, he transformed an activity he disliked into one he enjoyed. You don't have to be an engineer to use temptation bundling. You can download your favorite shows to watch while exercising, or reward yourself with an enjoyable activity after completing work goals. By making habits more attractive, we can increase our chances of adopting and maintaining them. Idea 5. Jerry Uselman, a photography professor at the University of Florida, assigned his students a project that involved two different approaches. One group was graded on the quantity of photos they submitted, while the other was graded on the quality of just one photo. Surprisingly, the quantity group earned better grades because they were able to practice their skills while creating hundreds of photos, while the quality group spent their time perfecting just one photo. This concept can be applied to developing habits as well. Many people focus too much on finding the best approach to develop a new habit, and as a result, they never take action. To master any habit, it is essential to make it easy and just start doing it. As humans, we tend to prefer doing things that are easy and require less energy. Therefore, it is crucial to make habit forming easy by breaking down the habit into simple steps, like the 2-minute rule, which involves starting small and making the habit easy to start. For example, instead of saying, "I need to do 30 minutes of yoga," one can say, "Take out my yoga mat." Creating good habits can also be made easier by removing the friction involved in the process. For instance, if someone wants to develop a habit of sending cards for different occasions, it can be made easier by buying cards in bulk and storing them at home. This way, The effort involved in going to the store and selecting a card is eliminated, and the person is more likely to follow through with the habit. On the other hand, breaking bad habits can be done by making them impractical to do. For example, if someone wants to break the habit of watching TV after work, they can unplug the television and remove the batteries from the remote, making it more difficult to turn on the TV. In conclusion, developing good habits requires making them easy and removing any friction involved in the process, while breaking bad habits requires making them impractical to do. By following these simple steps, anyone can form long-term habits and achieve their goals. Idea 6. Developing a habit is not an easy task. It takes time, effort, and dedication to make a habit stick. One important step to making a habit last long-term is to make it satisfying. In fact, successful companies use this strategy to their advantage. For example, toothpaste manufacturers added mint to their products, creating a satisfying, minty fresh feeling for users, and saw great success. If an experience is not satisfying, it may not be repeated. A real-life example of this concept can be seen in the work of public health researcher Stephen Luby. Luby was able to achieve a significant reduction in diarrhea, pneumonia, and skin infections among children in a neighborhood in Karachi, Pakistan, by introducing a premium soap. The soap lathered well and smelled nice, making hand-washing a satisfying experience for locals. This led to the creation of a healthy habit of washing hands. It is important to note that some habits bring immediate satisfaction, such as brushing teeth or washing hands, while others have delayed rewards, such as going to work every day for a paycheck or going to the gym for weight loss and toned muscles. On the other hand, habits that bring immediate satisfaction might have delayed consequences, such as smoking, which can lead to cancer in the long term. Therefore, it is crucial to attach immediate gratification to habits you wish to pursue. One strategy to make a habit satisfying is to create immediate gratification through a reward system. For example, if you want to save money and eat healthier by avoiding eating out, you can open a savings account named Trip to Europe. Every time you avoid eating out, you can transfer $50 to the account. Seeing the money go into your savings creates a sense of immediate gratification, which encourages you to keep up the habit. Eventually, you will see long-term rewards when you save enough money to book your trip. In summary, making a habit satisfying is an essential step in making it stick long-term. By attaching immediate gratification to habits, we can make them more enjoyable and encourage ourselves to keep them up. Creating a reward system is one effective strategy to make a habit satisfying and achieve long-term success. Idea 7. Developing good habits or breaking bad ones can be challenging. Despite the satisfaction that comes with making progress, it's common to lose motivation due to delayed gratification and a lack of visual evidence of progress, especially for habits like quitting smoking. Fortunately, habit tracking is an effective technique that can help you measure your progress visually and stay on track. Habit tracking is not a new concept. Benjamin Franklin famously tracked his progress in adhering to his 13 personal virtues by recording his successes in a booklet he carried with him everywhere. Nowadays, habit tracking can be as simple as using a calendar or diary to cross off daily habits you've completed. Research has shown that people who track their progress on goals like weight loss and quitting smoking are more likely to succeed than those who don't. In addition to habit tracking, having an accountability partner or implementing a habit contract can also be effective in forming positive habits. Behavior change is more likely to occur when there is an immediate consequence, whether it's positive or negative. For example, Brian Harris created a habit contract to keep him on track with his fitness goals. By having his wife and personal trainer sign the contract and setting up penalties for not adhering to his commitments, he was motivated to succeed both by the fear of losing money and by not wanting to let his accountability partners down. Overall, habit tracking, accountability partnerships, and habit contracts are effective tools that can help you stay motivated and on track when forming positive habits. Summary: it's common to think that making drastic changes is the only way to achieve success, but in reality, small daily habits can have the greatest impact on our lives. These habits can shape our future and determine the kind of person we become, making it crucial to adopt healthy habits that can lead to long and fulfilling lives. However, Forming new habits is often a challenging task. Fortunately, there are effective methods to help you develop new habits. The 4 laws of habit forming, namely making it obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying, are key to establishing healthy habits. When you make your habits easy to implement, attractive to follow, and satisfying to accomplish, you increase the likelihood of sticking to them. To further enhance your chances of success, having an accountability partner or signing a habit contract can provide added support when starting new habits or eliminating bad ones. By having someone to hold you accountable for your actions, you'll be more motivated to keep up with your habits. Similarly, a habit contract can create an immediate consequence for not following through on your commitments. In summary, making small but consistent changes in our daily routines is crucial to achieving long-term success. By using the 4 laws of habit forming and implementing support from an accountability partner or a habit contract, you can successfully establish healthy habits and reach your goals. Now, thank you for taking the time to watch, and if you found value in this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more great content. Trust me, you won't regret it.